Hey, Dave Watts with Winwell Tennis here. I've got the new Speed MP racket in hand, and I think the best way to describe this racket is to probably compare it to the Speed Pro, which is the slightly more player-oriented iteration of the Speed series. So big differences here are going to be the string pattern. This is a 16-19, so it's slightly more open and will provide a little bit more spin, but a little bit less control than your Speed Pro. It's 100 square inches in the head and the same beam width at 22 millimeters. The swing weight's 318, so it swings pretty quickly through the air. It's got the same touch technology as the Speed Pro, and for those that haven't watched the Speed Pro video, the Graphene touch technology is basically a very muted response when you strike the ball. So it's very comfortable, but it lacks that crisp, lively feel. I personally like the dead feeling of the racket. I think it's a very easy kind of dampened feel that is pretty easy on my elbow. So for me, that's a plus. It's a little more head heavy than the Speed Pro, so that's going to give you a little more of, well, a little less maneuverability, but a little more mass kind of towards the stroke. As far as the weight of the racket, it's 10.6, so slightly lighter, so that really enabled them to move that weight more towards the head. Again, as you make a racket heavier, the weight needs to go down more into the handle to keep the racket maneuverable. But anyway, this is the Speed Graphene Touch MP racket. Highly recommended for anyone that is looking for maybe a tweener frame that is pretty control oriented, but you can still get a decent amount of spin from, swings nicely through the air, and it's comfortable. So anyway, I'm Dave Watts with Winwell Tennis, and this is the Speed MP. Thanks. Hey, thanks for watching the videos. I'm Dave Watts with Winwell Tennis, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel for lots more videos. Leave questions or comments below. We always appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot, and win well.